Tonight, we'll journey to a forgotten land, to the windswept steppes of ancient Mongolia, where one young woman rose, not behind her brothers, but far ahead of them. Her name was Khutulun. A princess, yes, but a warrior first. Let us begin. Before Khutulun took her first breath, her world was carved by wind and war. The Mongol Empire had stretched its fingers across continents, forged by the will of Genghis Khan. Centuries later, in the 13th century, the land was ruled by one of Genghis's descendants, a man named Kaidu. He ruled a nomadic tribe in Central Asia, where yurts moved with the seasons, horses were family, and every child, girl or boy, learned to ride before they could walk. Among his 15 children, one daughter stood apart, not because she was delicate or shy, but because she could wrestle down full-grown men by the time she was 10. Khutulun. While her brothers trained with swords, Khutulun was right there beside them. But she wasn't just included, she excelled. She rode faster, shot her arrows truer, and even began joining her father on diplomatic meetings and battlefield councils. But her childhood wasn't just war and training. There were quiet moments too, evenings spent listening to epic poems sung in low voices, meals taken together, kneeling on warm rugs, the scent of boiled mutton and wood smoke in the air. The stars stretched endlessly above them, and Khutulun, though fierce, was also curious. She loved stories of women warriors and dreamed of carving her own tale into the earth. As Khutulun grew, so did her legend. She declared boldly that she would only marry the man who could defeat her in wrestling, and she meant it. One by one, noble suitors came, princes, khans, warriors of great renown, and one by one, she threw them to the ground. Each defeated suitor owed her a gift, often horses. By the time the tale had spread, Khutulun had won over 10,000 horses. It wasn't just a game, it was a test of spirit. She didn't want to marry a man for his titles or treasures. She wanted someone who could stand beside her, not above her. Eventually, her father, Kaidu, made her his chief military advisor. Not one of her brothers. Her. She rode beside him into battle, not as a shield maiden or symbol, but as a leader. She commanded troops, flanked enemy lines, and made decisions that shifted entire wars. And yet, even here, there was grace. Khutulun cared for her horses as if they were kin. She wrote down strategies with her own hand, and when battles ended, she walked among her soldiers, offering quiet words, mending wounds, ensuring all were fed. Though history often paints warriors in battle, Khutulun had a life outside war too. She was a daughter, a sister, a horsewoman. In quiet hours, she would ride alone across the steppes, letting the wind rush past her cheeks. She would visit markets with her sisters, try on fabrics, laugh at gossip. Some say she had a deep love once. A fellow warrior who could never quite beat her, but came close. It's possible she married him, or perhaps not. The records are hazy, as soft as mist on morning grass. What remains is the memory of a woman who lived not for others' approval, but for her own path. Khutulun's story, like many of powerful women, was almost lost. After her father died, she tried to take his place as ruler, but her male relatives pushed her aside. Still, her name lingered in tales, spoken softly by mothers to daughters, recorded reluctantly by travelers, admired secretly by poets. Marco Polo wrote of her, "A warrior princess unlike any other." She lived fiercely, loved gently, and vanished like wind over the grasslands. But tonight you've remembered her. You've walked the steps, heard the hooves, felt the silence after battle. And now, the tale of Khutulun, warrior of the wind, daughter of Kaidu, stronger than her 14 brothers, fades like footsteps in soft sand. Let your breathing slow once more. Let your mind drift like the Mongolian breeze. You are safe. You are still. You are part of a long line of stories, told in whispers, remembered in dreams. Good night, sleep well, and may the warrior's calm ride with you into the stars.